What is going on, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo, and we are here with Black Ops 3. Holy freaking crap. I have been blown away by my time with this year's Call of Duty. I got to play back at E3, I got to play more at Comic-Con, and finally got to record some at Gamescom over in Cologne, Germany, and this may be the COD that does me in. I've always wanted to get super invested in a multiplayer game, and I got pretty darn involved with Black Ops 1 and 2 back in the day with some of my friends from high school. And I think this might be the first game since I started YouTube to really lock and load my mind in to one multiplayer experience for the fall. Sure, I'm going to be playing Halo 5, sure I'm going to be playing Battlefront, sure I'll be all over NBA 2K16, but this feels... And again, I'm not like a Call of Duty expert or master by any stretch of the imagination, but this feels like the best one in years. Treyarch is back at the helm. They've got an insane suite of stuff in terms of the zombie storyline, in terms of the main single-player campaign, now with co-op, and in terms of this multiplayer that I think feels incredible. And the main addition here is the specialist, as far as I'm concerned. First off, they did refine the movement to, I feel, a much better level of freedom than in Advanced Warfare. It got a little too crazy in Advanced Warfare. People kind of didn't like all of the jetpacking around, all of the exo abilities and whatnot, and I feel like they've reached a pretty darn good happy medium. I've always said it would be really hard to go back to pure, flat Call of Duty after playing Advanced Warfare, and I think Black Ops 3 kind of hits the sweet spot where your jump is more of an arc. You're not moving around at such crazy speeds and with such crazy maneuverability and flexibility, but you still have the option to kind of fly above the battle and gain a little bit of an advantage from a more futuristic way than you would if you were playing in World War II or something of that sort. So I don't know that going all the way back to old school Call of Duty would have been a great idea. I think this is like the best idea. But what I'm talking about that makes this game, this multiplayer, really special to me is the specialists. This is their take on kind of the hero unit, the characters of Black Ops 3 multiplayer, where before each multiplayer round, not only will you be determining your loadout in terms of weapons, perks, and kill streaks, but you'll also be picking a specialist. And these characters, as you can see, are defined by different silhouettes, by different models on screen. So no longer is it just generic dude, generic girl. It is, you know, one of these unique characters. I've got to play a bunch of them, not all of them, but a bunch, and they each come equipped with two special kind of like ultimate abilities. You pick one per round. One is active, the other is more passive, and you can choose either. I like the active ones more just because it makes it more fun and seems a little bit more unique. And frankly, it's borrowing from the Destiny kind of idea of having like this special ability. Although I feel like they are more exciting here because of the fact that they have such a huge chance for reward, but at the same time aren't a guarantee of kills. So I'm using Seraph right now. And she is definitely my favorite, I believe, of all the specialists. And her move that I have equipped right now is the Annihilator gun. And it's basically a one-shot kill pistol that is pretty darn powerful, but it doesn't do anything to your armor. It doesn't do anything to your evasiveness. So if you don't stay alive, you activate it, you will go out. And you will not have a chance to even gain any advantage with your Annihilator. But it is so freaking empowering when you do, and later on in this hardpoint match you'll get to see me use it to an awesome extent. That robot there, kind of a nasty dude. I also like him. His arm opens up into a minigun that can crush a bunch of opponents real quickly. But you'll see it's more of like a hop and a skip than it is like a surge across the entire battlefield, which is pretty fun. I normally don't like these other modes. I'm kind of just like a TDM type person, although I am super excited for, you know, the new like gun game and all that stuff, which I believe they're bringing back. Nonetheless, like, I had fun with every mode I played. Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, Domination, and TDM in Black Ops 3, because I feel like the shooting is just so spot on. Nobody gets it better than Call of Duty, and I don't know. I've heard some people complain about, like, the audio and the feel here, and, like, oh, they just wanted to go back to the old days. I think this is, like, incredible sounding. As you know, like, audio cues and sounds play a huge role in your experience with the game, especially a shooter, and I feel like the impact here is just out of this world. I wasn't even playing in the ideal environment. Like, this is in a loud show floor with headphones, and yet it still immersed me so darn well. I'm saving up my special here, so I use it at a good juncture where it's going to be of benefit and value to me as we work people on this bridge. This is the main point of contest in this map. Here's the Annihilator. You're going to get to see it in action. Let's hope I can do something with it. Missing and dying. Okay, that's a great example of how that thing doesn't necessarily power you straight to the top of the leaderboard. Although by the end of this round, I will reach the top of the leaderboard, thankfully. It's hard points, so I don't really mind the deaths. We got to just kind of go and capture these points and do our best to build our score. We do have the lead right now, getting a lot of badges. The signature Call of Duty presentation style makes you feel rewarded at every freaking turn, and I like just the whole visual flair of this game. A nice double kill there as we look to defend. And I think, like, in terms of team composition, it's interesting as well to decide, like, which specialist you're going to use. Do you want everyone to have that Annihilator pistol? Do you want some people to have the passive perk? The way that you will acquire it is over time. You'll see that the meter fills up, but the more good stuff you do in terms of acquiring points or completing objectives, you will boost that meter quicker. So it will fill up no matter what, like at least once per round. But the more stuff you do, you'll add juice to the tank, and then you're able to get it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times per match, depending on the mode and the map and the length of the round and all that, which I think is pretty cool. So for people who don't know what they're doing so well, you will get to use it and at least have a chance to acquire that. It's not like, man, you got to get a 10 kill streak to do something awesome, which I think is kind of that nice juxtaposition of, like, kill streaks are still very hardcore and require your, on controller, hands-on prowess with the UAV gain there, but you also are going to get this special ability that will be accessible to everyone just over time, and then the better you are, the more you'll have it. And it kind of has a little bit of a slippery slope reward system where, like, hey, the better you do, the more you get it, therefore the better you do, therefore the more you get it. But as we've seen, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get a bunch of kills. I'm sure some people will be able to find specific perks that they use really well and can almost guarantee kills, but the ones I've used, which are like the Annihilator, like I said, that robot arm, there's a gravity spike that allows you to jump and spike an area, a lightning gun that kind of attaches on and traverses between enemies. There's a bow and arrow that the longer you charge back, the more damage and explosion it does. Again, then there's also passive ones that give you more movement, invisibility, stuff like that. One that allows you kind of like rewind back through time, which some people were concerned about. But again, after playing through a bunch of the specialists, all the ones that were available within sort of this beta build here, I can pretty much confirm that none of them screw up the flow. None of them shift the battle so dramatically, although it could be a great way to finish a fight or to go in and back up a teammate. I don't think it's something where you're going to be like, well, this guy got this and now it's done for. And they're all, for the most part, kind of, like, they're very different, right? But they're all similar in the sense of you're not going to worry like, oh god, I'm coming up against, monkey and he turns into a giant ape and then rampages in a straight line. Like, it doesn't have that Overwatch feel where you're worried about, like, every character and what they do and who you're coming up against and remembering their arsenal. Like, everyone's still trying to shoot at you, and as long as you're a better shot than they are and know how to evade and maneuver through the map, you should do pretty well. I think we're coming up against an interesting use of the Annihilator there. There's 1 kill. Now let's see if we can get another. There's 2 kills. Let's see if we can make it 3 as these guys flood the staircase with our special gun, and it does have a timer. There you go, it's gone. And we did get 2 with the Annihilator. If I was a little bit more skilled, probably could have made it more. I haven't played a whole lot of Call of Duty in a long time, so forgive me for not being pro. I do plan on playing a lot of this one and bringing you guys some good gameplay and hopefully jumping on with some friends for zombies and all that stuff. Super excited about the beta coming soon, and then obviously very excited about the full game releasing later this year. Raining Death there, and now we're ready for another ability here as I die sending out the drone, which sort of stinks, but luckily it's still out there floating around, so I can control this Talon and hopefully grab another kill or 2 in the room. Talon doing work, getting bumped around and blown over, but we still managed to secure a kill along the way, which is great. The round is ending, nearing its completion. We'll pick up a couple kills. I love the vantage points as well. I think they've done a great job with map design. They really utilize the traversal. There's some areas in some of the maps, not this one so much, although you did see the window jump early, where, like, platforming becomes a part of your thought process, which is kind of nice. You can wall run, and I feel like it adds an extra element. I did not feel the problem I feel in Advanced Warfare where you're getting killed and approached from every angle. Like, you just drop in and then, oh my god, you're getting killed from left, right, up, down, behind, front. It seems to have balanced that a little better, whether that's dealt with by map design, spawn design, or just overall movement design. It feels like they've kind of reconciled at least the problems I had with my short time with Advanced Warfare. I played a decent amount, but just not a ton. I'm hoping to get into this one. I always wish, like I said at the top of the video, to find a multiplayer game that I can really get into hardcore, because it's just a great feeling, and it's something that you can do throughout the holiday season and just have a blast with. And I'd love to get good and bring you guys videos and play with people. I think that would be awesome. So as we wrap up this hard point with a convincing win, 171, 172, 172 to 109. I'll take the top spot with, I believe, 35 kills, which puts us in pretty good position, and we'll grab the #1 place on the podium here. Black Ops 3 is great. If you have a chance to get the beta on PS4 or Xbox One or PC or whenever it comes out, all that stuff, definitely go ahead and give it a go. I think it's going to be the resurrection of Call of Duty. I think Halo 5 is back in the saddle in a big way this year, and I think Call of Duty is going to do the same. Black Ops 3, Treyarch, it's a great combo, and so far what I've played is glorious. Actually, 37 kills, 4 captures, 13 defense, rocking and rolling as Hotel 6. On the Black Ops side of things, the good guys prevail, and we'll get a chance to show you a little bit of some of the specialists and kind of the loadout system before we wrap up today. If you want to see more Black Ops, definitely hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll bring it your way. That is Seraph with the Annihilator. There's Prophet, the Tempest, Outrider with the Sparrow. Ruin with those gravity spikes I was describing. Nomad with the Hive Gun. Reaper with the Scythe. Seraph the Annihilator is my favorite. I also like Outrider with the Sparrow. There's passive abilities as well. You can see the pick 13 system, I believe it is here. Or pick 10, pick 13. Why am I thinking pick 13? Pick 10. Choose 10. Pick 10. Pick 13. Something like that. Anyways, all of like the good stuff in terms of perks and wildcards is back. Selecting all this stuff is, I still feel, the best system, and I think the Black Ops team does it better than anybody. The Treyarch team, as compared to like Advanced Warfare, Ghost, or Modern Warfare 3 or whatnot. So we will lock and load into another round. Here's the kill streaks. You want to get a quick glimpse at some of that stuff. Power cores, lightning strikes, rolling thunders, hellstorm missiles, care packages, and the likes. Until next time, though, guys and girls, I'll bring you more soon if you want it. Let me know. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a fantastic day. Drink so much. Until next time, guys and girls, thanks so much for watching. I love you all, and we will see you all later.